So go to Setup Policies. Already yesterday we have created one role, SOD policy. So inside that I have added policy rule. You can add as many as you want. So in one policy, you can add many policy rules. Let me open that. Okay. So here what I have done. So these are the conflicting one. Okay. So any of these roles should not get assigned to user because it's a conflicting with any of this role. Okay. So if user can have accounts payable or payable IT the moment he is going to get this access, he should not supposed to have access to these roles. So that's the purpose. So let me create some entitlement SOD today, and we will check whether it is going to work or not. And in the back end. So what are the options we have? Let's talk about that. Because 70% of the client requirement you can fulfill using the same LCM provisioning workflow. So we have a number of options over there. So quickly, let's talk about that. So we have created role SOD. Now I'm going to create entitlement SOD related to entitlements. Quickly, I'll name them as entitlement SOD. Active Directory Application. Okay, so who is going to be the owner? You can mention manager is violation owner. Each and everything, just policy need to be enabled active. Inside that we are going to add entitlements, which are going to be conflicting. So here usually we have some first entitlement set, second entitlement set. So these are the conflicting one. Let me mention some name. So in the first entitlement set, let me select Active Directory Application. Click on Add Attribute. So you guys know what is attribute, from where we can define. Okay, using that, you can select the member of attribute and from here, conflict entitlements, which are going to be conflict. You can decide. So let me select domain admin and domain users. Both should be conflicting. If whoever is going to have domain admin access, he should not get domain users access. So that's the basic concept. This is hypothetically. I'm selecting. So whenever he's going to submit any access request, so policy violation will get triggered. So domain admins and domain users. If you want to select any other entitlement, you can do it. Okay, so both conflicting, I have selected in the first entitlement set. I have selected the application. I've added the attribute. Using that, I have added one entitlement. So user either can have domain admin or domain user. User won't be able to get both the entitlement. Let me click on Done. Okay, so we have created entitlement SOD policy. clear. So in the backend ID enable in domain admin and domain users. Just remember. We have defined the policy. Let's go to Access Request page. Select any random user. Click on Next. So, as we discussed domain admin and users, okay, so the domain admins. This one and domain users. This is what we have added. So if I'm going to select both the conflicting entitlement and if I'm going to click on Submit, it will allow us to submit. So how we have different in the back, and it's up to them. I think I have done or not, I'm not sure. Let me check, and I'll show you from where we can define those things in the LCM provisioning workflow. Workflow, open the LCM provisioning one. So if it is interactive, then it won't allow to submit. So we have a variable name called policy scheme. Using that, you can decide. Okay, so here policy scheme has been selected as none, which means it won't check. It won't check any policies. And if it is acted directly, it will take more time. Better. We could have selected any other. Okay. Okay. Can anyone tell me why it's taking much time? Probably caching. No, it has to check all the workflows. Okay. Okay. So connection timeout. Okay, that's a different thing. Let me select for any other roles. I haven't started this one. Okay. Okay. Okay.